including me. 5 boys, 6 girls, 4 parents, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Did we miss the flight? No, you just made it. Yeah.
We've all been there, right? That chaotic feeling of racing through the airport, especially during the holidays. Flying seems like such a nightmare around this time of year, doesn't it? Okay, well, it doesn't have to be. We got you covered. Joining me now is Orbit's senior editor, Janine Tornatore. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
You know, what's the most important tip when it comes to holiday travel? Is there something we can do to prevent some of the headaches that we may face?
Well, there are some key things you can do when you're booking. So some people may be past that at this point, but just to quickly talk about a couple things to do when you're booking your flight that will really help you when you get to the airport. Number one is book an early morning flight if you can. It's well worth the 4 a.m. wake-up call to get on that 6 or 6:30 a.m. flight, because statistically those flights are more on time than the ones later in the day, especially on a busy travel holiday, and the flights are usually sitting at the gate waiting for you. Also, make sure if you're booking a connection, and a lot of people are, to save a few dollars this year on their flight, plot those connections carefully, because you want to make sure that you leave yourself enough time between those connections, not 30 minutes, at least an hour, to give you a safe amount of padded amount of time to get to that second flight.
Well, that's the thing, especially around the holidays where in so many different parts of the country you could face really bad weather. Is it worth saving a few bucks for those layovers?
In my opinion, I would not book a connection over this holiday season, because you do have to worry about that. And it may be sunny where you are or where your connection is, but that doesn't mean your flight's going to make it there on time. You know, we even see a lot of just volume-related travel delays, even if the weather is great over these busy, especially the peak travel days. So if you can avoid it, I would avoid the connection. But if it's going to save you a couple $100s, it's really worth it to a lot of travelers.
Yeah, especially when holiday tickets can be very expensive. You know, delays and cancellations. I mean, this is a matter of spending the holidays with your family or not. Is there anything you can do when something like that happens?
Your best bet is just to be connected at the airport. Your smartphone really becomes your lifeline in these situations, because when your flight does get canceled, worst case scenario, there aren't really any seats on the other flights usually that day. So that's why we see a lot of people for the holidays get stuck overnight. You want to make sure that in your phone you have your customer service number for your airline on speed dial. So while everyone else is headed over to that customer service desk, you can hop on the phone and try to get one of those seats that may be left on the flights that day.
Are there trends that airlines have taken? You know, now we have to pay for pretty much everything. Are they paying for hotels if you have a cancellation, or is that something that's gone by the wayside along with free baggage?
The only time that you may get some type of compensation, you know, free meal vouchers, free hotel stay, is if it is something that the airline could have fixed, like a mechanical problem. Unfortunately, if it's just weather-related, you're out of luck and stuck with everyone else in the airport.
All right, Janine Tornatore, trying to help you guys out as you head to the airports and the roads. Thanks so much. You have a great holiday yourself.
You too.